Hi there, people. This is Spray Love, and I'm on a roll with fall fragrance, fall and winter fragrances. So I wanted to present probably my favorite fragrance of all time. This one, Mon Précieux Nectar, which is another vanilla-centric fragrance, but this one is very intimate. This is so good. All right, what can I say about that fragrance? It is a fragrance that is, like I said, vanilla centric and which contains a heavy dosage of orange blossom and a bit of neroli, but mostly it smells like a bit like honey with more vanilla and very gentle, tender, very sweet, very smooth, but not too sweet, not exaggeratingly sweet. It's just like that sweetness you want when you wake up, if you feel a bit like just waking up and just put on that fragrance. It's calming, it's soothing, it's very and it is called Mon Précieux Nectar, which means my precious nectar. Nectar is like in French it's mostly liquids or mostly drinks like beverages, but like it could be any liquid that is so good that it could be made for the consumption of gods, or like the usage from gods. It's so good that gods can use it. That's pretty much it. So my precious nectar, it's like treat yourself like you would treat a god, and also it's my precious, it's yours. So that fragrance is really like something that, in bottom line, is made to be very intimate, very close. It doesn't project that much. I mean, you can totally. I get me and my sister, or like both of us, we totally adore that fragrance, and when we wear it, people notice that we are wearing fragrance, and they mostly like it a lot. It's so nice, and it smells really high quality. It smells really, sophisticated. But it's like it's still a very like intimate, cozy fragrance. It's kind of a day fragrance too. Sometimes, yeah, I totally wear it during evenings when I need to get a bit like more upscale, more sophisticated. I don't know. I go to a concert, a classical music concert. Sometimes I go with that one. Sometimes I go with Neroli Outre Noir, which is another of my Guerlain favorites. But this one, I like it a lot. I wear it all the time. It's something that it's easy. It's easy for me to wear it in the morning. I just want that fragrance, and it got like this strongest longevity ever because it's vanilla, and vanilla, especially the Guerlain vanilla, is super long lasting. It's killer. It lasts for more than a day. Oftentimes I spray that one in the morning, and the next morning I still smell it. It's weakened and it's mostly vanilla, but I still smell the fragrance. That's like how long it lasts. It's really powerful, but it's really nice, and it's that kind of fragrance. You want to have a nice day with your loved one, and you want this intimate, really nice bubble that just surrounds you too. That fragrance is perfect for that. And before I was single, so I didn't use it for that at all. But now I've got my fiance, and I really like those days when I wear that fragrance, and we just go along our day and the evening and everything, and it's still there. It's warm. It's nice. I know that my fiance really loves when I wear that fragrance too. She thinks it's really sweet, very soothing, very nice, but still very sexy. So then wake up like the next morning and it's still a bit there. And that's another thing about that fragrance that's kind of magical, is that there is still that afterglow that reminds you of the preceding beautiful day you had with your loved one. So I would recommend that usage a lot. And like I said, on evening outs when you need to be a bit more sophisticated, a bit more, you're not going to a normal party, you're going to a concert, something has more to do with refinement, and you want to be enlightened. I don't know, but it's really nice. It's like sweet, smooth, tender, sensual, sexy honey. It's not like it's not a over the top headache honey, and it's not punchy honey like in Amen. Amen is a fantastic fragrance, and the honey there is fantastic too, but it's not it's intense. That one is, there's no honey in that. It's just, it smells a bit like sweet orange blossomy. It's like honey that was made from orange blossom flowers, and you add vanilla, and you add a bit of like rose and some other florals, and it's just perfect. But yeah, this fragrance is perfection. It's from the line that's called Les Parisiennes. It's a line that is a female-oriented fragrance line, so Les Parisiennes. But I always tell people, stop bugging yourself with is it masculine or feminine. This one is definitely like something that people would call something feminine. On my skin, it doesn't really project as something that is very feminine. There's woods in there, and they kind of get more present on my skin. On me and on my sister, it smells like two completely different fragrances. People were bewildered every time they knew that we were wearing the exact same thing. But it's a sign of quality in general in fragrances when you can wear the same fragrance, but depending on the person, it just smells like two different things. And that is a nice sign, because it's always original. I know that there's not going to be that many people out there who are going to use that fragrance and smell exactly like me. Probably I'm the only one. That's something that I like to think about while wearing fragrances that I think are original, because most designer fragrances, they smell grosso modo like the same for everyone. Not exactly, but pretty much. So, that being said, I don't know, it's like Mon Précieux Nectar is but it's first time I smelled that, I was like, I'm getting one, and they were like $300. I'm like, I don't care. I just want that. But yeah, don't go over the top buying all sorts of very expensive fragrances. But if you got love like me for those kinds of beasts, go for it sometimes with moderation. And this one, I'm gonna rebuy it if I run out of it, and it's not gonna happen soon. I wear it a lot, but it's still, anyway. Spread love and spray love. Bye bye.